so glad to do this in honor of my mom, Shirley Barber. The school opened, I think, in 2018. Um, and gosh, what can I say? Mom, the motto that she had, and as an educator after 50 plus years, 38 in Clark County, was educate the whole child. And even more today than it was back in 1996 or when she started, it's educating the whole child and bringing in all these partners like the parents, because that's where education starts, is at home. And bringing in not only the parents, but the teachers, the principals, the community, which she did strategically, and bringing in state and local government and other officials within the state to come and talk with the kids. And knowing that the future starts with education at home, with pre-K, with everything up through not kindergarten, but through 12th grade, it was important that, again, educating the whole child. And a lot of the things she started, not only as an activist, but as an educator, as an administrator, as a trustee for 12 years, a lot of those things still stand today. So the legacy lives on. And what I hope to bring to the table, as well as my siblings and my dad, is to keep the legacy alive and the importance of education, because it is our next generation that we are bringing on board. And more than ever, with all of the social injustice that we've seen come to the rise the last, let's say 4 years, but recently, more than ever, it's so important to go back to education and what that means. And one of the things she fought for as a community activist, as somebody trying to right the wrongs of social injustice and economic injustice, is we now are back there again. It's something that we're always going to continue to do, to educate our kids, to educate the parents and the community, to keep those partnerships engaged, because that's so important. In Clark County, as it was in 1996, when my mom first started on the board, it was the 5th largest school district in the nation. Today, it is still the 5th largest school district in the nation with over 328,000 students. So she would be proud and honored as to what Clark County is doing, not only with her accomplishments, but with what you guys are doing there in education and with leadership there. And gosh, I can't say enough. I'm proud. I'm a product of the public education and from Clark County. And I can't say enough. She'd want this to continue. I'm proud to be a part of it and to continue the fight. And again, with the civil unrest, to keep that going, to educate our students and our teachers and our parents to get engaged. I'd like to see the Clark County Academic Center that she started and stay there and probably have more of those, because I think that was something important also, is the community and bringing the community in and giving the at-risk kids, advantage and things that we didn't have. So I'd love to see this continue. I'm glad to be a part of it. I do, as a part of her legacy, work with many foundations, both in Clark County and in Los Angeles County, where I live and reside, behind the scenes. I'm not an educator by profession, but I do read to the children. I do go out and mentor. It's something Mom had all 4 of her children do as we went through the school districts, whether we were in high school mentoring to the elementary students, whether we're in college and coming back and mentoring to the high school students. I still do that today, to be of service and, to bring education and show them it's the light and the way. The other motto that Mom had, and it's something we remember as children, is do the right thing. That was one of her things. And I know Martin Luther King also had a saying and a quote, one of his quotes, and I'll read it to you. I don't have it memorized. The time is always right to do the right thing. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Change does not roll on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And again, getting back to where we are with racial injustice and doing the right thing. These are things we have to continue to do as educators, as people of color, to educate all children, and to keep that going forward. So I'm just really proud to be a family member of a namesake and my mom in her honor. So thank you.